And joins us here in the studio. Rob, what else can you tell us about the history between Donald Trump and Netanyahu and what that relationship could mean for the war in Gaza?
Well, the history's been a very warm one. That's the reason why Benjamin Netanyahu is so effusive in his praise of Donald Trump today and welcoming in such a strong manner the fact that Donald Trump has been elected President of the United States. He said, "Your historic return to the White House offers a new beginning for America and a powerful recommitment to the great alliance between Israel and America." That's even though over the last 4 years of Joe Biden, the US support for Israel has been rock solid, particularly a year ago when the Hamas attack began from Gaza into southern Israel. There's no doubt that Benjamin Netanyahu feels ideologically, personally, close to Donald Trump. They're two men who see eye to eye, who have a similarly sort of populist outlook on politics. Last time round, under Donald Trump, in 2016 to 2020, Washington recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, something that no previous administration had considered. The US Embassy was moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Washington recognized the Golan Heights as part of Israel in the face of opposition from around the world. So these are just the sort of things that underline to Benjamin Netanyahu what a strong ally Donald Trump is going to be. And just recently, when Netanyahu was in the United States, he had a separate meeting with Donald Trump, and Donald Trump effectively said, you just go and do what you need to do. Now, what that means, we don't really know. As with so many things about Donald Trump, he says something and you have to fill it in yourself because he's never very good on the details. But the broad brushstroke seems to be that, yes, he's saying to Netanyahu, do what you have to do. But as we just heard from our correspondent, there are some things that he says that aren't exactly the same as what you would expect, what Netanyahu would be expecting from Donald Trump. And Gaza might just be one of them, although I suspect that when it comes to the crunch, Trump will be behind Netanyahu. I think much more significant is the issue of Iran and to what degree Donald Trump wants to allow the United States to be sucked into Israelis' drive to defeat Iran, to ensure that, as Netanyahu has constantly said he wants to do, bring an end to the potential nuclear threat from Iran. In the past, we've heard Donald Trump saying similar sorts of things, but he also has made it absolutely categorically clear that he does not want to see the United States dragged into a conflict in the Middle East or anywhere else in the world. His position throughout this campaign and throughout the previous campaign was that the United States should not be sucked into wars anywhere in the world, that was a thing that should belong to the past. The problem for him, though, that is if he does, as he has suggested, strongly support Israel on Iran, the only way that Israel can strike Iran is with US logistical support. Therefore, America gets sucked in if Iran decides to fight back.